Deadpool and Wolverine will be in Avengers Secret Wars, and we are losing it from this news. Though info on the future Avengers film is few and far in between, its release date is closer than it seems, and new details seem to be leaking about it every day. Ryan Reynolds, Hugh Jackman, and Sean Levy just had their first big interview for the Deadpool and Wolverine press tour. Posted to Variety's YouTube July 10th, the 20-minute interview featured a lot of jokes and behind-the-scenes look at the creation of Deadpool and Wolverine, but one question right around the 15-minute mark has fans freaking out. The interviewer asked, "Now that you are all officially a part of the MCU, would you be open to appearing in Avengers movies?" Avengers Secret Wars might be the next Avengers film to appear in. Before, it was supposed to be Avengers Kang Dynasty, then Secret Wars, but after the mess with Jonathan Majors, there's rumors that one will be scrapped and Secret Wars will take its place. Majors was Kang the Conqueror for the MCU, but then he was dropped from Marvel and other projects due to being found guilty in court. Since Kang Dynasty was supposed to be all about him, many think Marvel is just going to drop the film from the lineup. Of course, this is all unconfirmed, and as of right now, they could very well just recast Kang the Conqueror. In the event they do though, who would you like to see step in the role? Let us know in the comments. But that interviewer's question, it was a pretty loaded one. Right around now is probably when super actors are finding out if they are going to be in the upcoming Avengers films, and Reynolds and Jackman's reaction to this inquiry is making their appearances in the films seem more of a possibility than ever before. All the interviewer asked was if the two would be open to appearing in Avengers movies. Pretty simple answer for that. For example, of course I would be open to it. If Marvel wants me, I'm in. That gives nothing away, but it still makes you seem excited. That is not the answer that the two men go with though. Instead, they decide to begin shifting nervously, and I swear you can see the panic in Hugh Jackman's eyes. Jackman makes a gesture as if to say I don't know, then both men turn to director Sean Levy for help with the question directed at them, totally not suspicious at all. I mean, drawing the eye to Sean might not have been the best move either, considering he had quite the little grin on his face, like he knows something we don't. I mean, he very well could. As revealed earlier in the interview, Deadpool and Wolverine is a movie that will evolve the MCU. It technically brings X-Men related mutants in, and very clearly is going to establish more when it comes to the multiverse and timelines. Maybe something in D&W has to do with the next Avengers movie and Deadpool and Wolverine's role in it. Either way, the two heroes have said they are joining the Avengers by doing anything but saying they will. And I do mean they do anything but say something. Hugh Jackman starts randomly whistling while waving his hands. Truly, they could not be more suspicious. There's some I don't knows from Reynolds and Levy after the whistling. Reynolds says, yeah, what he said, pointing to Jackman, so at least they can joke about this mini fumble. Director Sean jumps in to save the duo, making a comment about how this is the part of the interview when on paper they can write shuffling in seats and stammering uncomfortable. Jackman jumps back in with a sentence saying, clearly first major interview of this press tour, I'm not sure how to answer. An answer like that though to MCU fans is a confirmation of an actor's involvement in a major Marvel project. Once again, the interviewer just asked if they would be open to it, not if they are in one. Levy tells the interviewer that they will work on getting an answer for future interviews that is more pat and evasive than whatever is happening here. Reynolds finishes off the trio's joint answer with a humorous and echoing cough in the distance, a hawk circles. You can throw that in there if you like. And that's of course a reference to the tight-lipped nature of Marvel plot details and how they will watch actors like a hawk for slip-ups. Then the interview just cuts to clips from the trailers, and that's that. The comment section of the interview was quickly flooded with fans chatting about the non-answer answer and how odd it was. Most agreeing that the men's reaction to the question is all the confirmation they need. One fan theorized that they appear so unsure right now because they might be waiting to see how Deadpool and Wolverine is received. If it does well, then they can join the Avengers, and if it doesn't, they get sacked, try again next year. I personally really would love it if they join the team. Marvel has started to bring in the idea of mutants into the main MCU universe. At the end of the Miss Marvel TV show, the character Bruno tells Miss Marvel that there was something different in her genes, like a mutation in his words, keyboards, and then an electric guitar plays the first notes of the theme from the X-Men animated series. Marvel is pretty clearly laying the groundwork for mutants and hopefully soon MCU's X-Men. Maybe Hugh Jackman's Wolverine will be part of this new wave of characters or just around for a short bit, we'll wait and see. But Secret Wars in the comics has two versions of it. The one from 1984 was paired with the release of an action figure line, so it was kind of more like promo than story, but it was basically all the heroes and villains are beamed up to a land outside of the universe and told to fight it out. 2015's version was about the collision of two universes, but if one was destroyed, then the other gets to live. Put those two together, universes collide on Battle World, and heroes from across the multiverse must work together to defeat the evil Beyonders, or Doctor Doom, or whoever the evil person ends up being. D&W, I look forward to seeing you there.